Hello, so in today's video I'm going to be doing an unboxing of this month's Abominable book club box. Apologies for the strange lighting, it's making my face look a bit weird. It's half term, so the rest of the house is taken up right now, so I'm filming this in my corridor with a light directly above me, so it's like casting weird shadows on my face. But just try and ignore that and we will get onto the unboxing. So this is the May edition of the Abominable book club box. I actually got it a couple of days ago and it's been sat in my corridor waiting for me to open it. So yeah, I am excited. Let's undo the tape and see what we have in this month's box. I haven't seen anything on Instagram yet. I haven't seen any kind of spoilers, so I don't know anything that is in this month's box. So let's open it up and see what we have here. So this is what it looks like. Oh, and this is what it looks like upon opening. So we have the goodies and the snack. I can see the snack's popcorn, so I'm going to pick that up and we'll have a look at that first. So yeah, we have a nice good size bag of popcorn, and this is the Joe Gourmet popcorn and it's baked tart flavour. So yes, it's a great British classic air popped popcorn coated in our smooth caramel, cherry and almond. So that sounds very tasty. I love popcorn, it's one of my favourite snacks. So yeah, that is definitely a win. We then have the second-hand book on top. I'm going to save that till last. That's the book that's different for everybody. The other things in the box will be the same for everyone. So I'm going to go on to the drinks pouch. I'm sat right next to my guinea pigs, so if you hear any background noise, it's probably them. You can get the rusty packet here. So the first drink we have is a Galaxy hot chocolate, really like those. We then have a Nescafe instant cappuccino. We have an English tea shop organic chamomile tea. I haven't had a chamomile tea in a while actually, so that's going to be really nice because I do like chamomile tea. We then have a Yorkshire tea bag, which is nice. My preferred brand for tea is Tetley. I don't think I've tried Yorkshire tea that often, so it'd be nice for change. And then we have a Lion's coffee bag, which is in a different flavour. We normally get the red or the green, but this is the purple edition and it's the dark and lively coffee bag, so I'm guessing this is going to be quite a strong coffee. So yes, I think I'm going to grab one of the books next. I can see it sat on top, and this is the book cover. It's a hardback book, and I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Is it Myra, and it's by Polly Hall, one of the most remarkable novels I've read in quite some time, by Eric LaRocca, who's another author that we sometimes get in this book. So let's see what it says inside. It's horror fiction. It's a nice red book without the cover on it. So let's see what it says. It says Myra has a goblin inside her, a voice inside her head telling her all the things she's done wrong, that berates and drags her down. Desperately searching for her birth parents across the seas, towns of the south coast of England, she finds herself silenced and cut off at every step. And it says Kayani is trapped in a loveless marriage. The distance between herself and her husband grows further and further each day. Longing for a child, she has visions promising her a baby. But as Myra's frustrations grow, the goblin inside her grows louder and louder, threatening to tear apart the few relationships she holds dear and destroy everything around her. Then Kyra finds her husband growing closer to his daughter, Kyan's stepdaughter, and pushes her further out of his life. She makes a decision to sends her into a terrible spiral. These stories of these women will unlock a past filled with dark secrets, strange connections, all leading to an unforgettable, horrific climax. So that sounds pretty intense. It looks like we're following two different women, a young girl who has a goblin inside of her. I don't know whether that's going to be literal or it's going to be like, I'm guessing it could be like a metaphor for like loneliness or depression, something like that. And then we have Kyenna, who is a lonely housewife, who, from the sounds of it, does something not so nice to her stepdaughter. So that sounds interesting. It says, lush, filled with startling conclusions about the nature of art, love and death. This sounds really interesting. So yeah, I think it's going to be full of drama. Yeah, interesting. So that's the first book. We then have, ooh, a nice like floppy book, and this is All Who Wander Are Lost. Destination Horror Stories by Gemma Amore. I've read a few of Gemma Amore's books. Was it, I think it's called 6 Rooms and is it Laura? But yeah, I've read 2 of her books on this channel and reviewed them both on this channel, and I liked them both. So yeah, she always has quite interesting stories, and this looks like it's going to be a collection of stories about different destinations. I really like the cover. It's like a sketchy illustration with a creepy hand, and then there's a man there about to go into a cave. So yeah, I have read from her before, so I know I like her writing style, and her stories usually are quite interesting. So yeah, this says all who wonder are lost. First landing state park, Antarctica, Mongolia, France, Norway, Ireland, Somerset, Egypt, a giant glacier in an unnamed land. So yeah, I don't know if you're following one person who goes on several destinations, or this one person, or it's going to be different stories in each destination. They're the perfect place to set a horror story. Oh, they're perfect place to set a horror story in this brand new collection of destination-based terror. Bram Stoker and British Fantasy Award nomination Gemma Amore. Yeah, it says out the novels here, full immersion. I have Full Immersion by her, but I haven't read it yet. So she's written The Folly, Full Immersion, 6 Rooms, Dear Laura. So I've read 6 Rooms and Dear Laura, and I liked them both somewhat. They weren't fantastic, like they weren't 5 stars, but I definitely enjoyed them. And I have Full Immersion, but I haven't read it yet. And it says she takes us on a journey of a series of adventures through the weird and wonderful, the strange and the unexpected, across remote, wild parts of the world, and through lands yet to be discovered. Expect dark and deranged encounters, beautiful visitors, old gods, ghosts, peculiar creatures, vampires, and the most terrifying monster of all, mankind. So yeah, it's a collection of stories. I think I'm going to enjoy this. I wonder how many stories we have in here. Does it say? Oh, quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So Christmas in Antarctica, A Less Excellent Taste, Gentlewoman Abroad, Ancient Ram Inn, The Song of Sam, The Final Wish Foundation, Let Sleeping Gods Lie, Field of Ice, The Reunion, and There's Something, The First Land State Park. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm definitely gonna have a flick through that later. And then let's see what else we have in the box. A few little extras. We have we have 2 signed book plates. So this is the signature of Polly Hall, who is the first book. I'm pretty sure I was mispronouncing the title as well. And then we have Gemma Amor's books. So I like to stick these directly into the books so that I don't lose them, and obviously, you know, the signatures with the book. So I always appreciate those. We next have a pin, and this looks like a Stephen King pin, and it's by the Abracadabra brand, who they often partner with. And this is what it looks like. Don't know how well you're going to see the detail because I'm still using my old camera. I still haven't managed to find the correct SIM card for my Canon after it got broken. But yeah, please focus. It's trying to like focus on my face, and I want it to focus on the pin. But yeah, it says Stephen King It, and then I don't know how well you can see, but it has the curb there with the little paper, what's it called? Paper boat about to go down the drain. So yeah, it's like a book cover basically for Stephen King It. I really like that. And then I think the last two things will be, yep. Well, not last two things. I've got to open the, oh no, something else flipped out. Oh, we also have a sticker. Do you read Sutter Kane? I'm guessing that's an author, and it's got like these creepy eyes. I don't know if you can see, but his eyes are glittery. That's a pretty cool sticker. I like that. I like to stick these in my journal. Oh yeah, you can kind of see there, look. It's got like glittery eyes. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then we have our Abominable Book Club bookmark, which has the story on the back, which I always love. And we then have, oh, a creepy bookmark here. Jack O' the Green. So it's like these bunch of leaves, and then there's a face in the leaves. I don't know if you can see there. There's like a face here, and then there's some writing on the back. It's a curious May-Day tradition. Jack the Green is thought to be an interpretation of the Green Man, a pagan deity of nature and fertility associated with spring. So it's describing a little ancient figure there. So yes, let's get on to the unboxing of the second-hand book. And like I said, this one's different for everybody. The other ones will be the same. Can you hear that? That's one of my guinea pigs is rumbling. My hair is also slightly damp. I got out of the shower not that long ago, so yeah. I look a bit of a state and the lighting's horrible, but just ignore all of that. And hopefully my next unboxing I'll be back in my usual spot, either in front of my bookcase or in my bedroom. The lighting is a bit better. Oh, we have a Sean Hudson book, Exit Wound. This one looks interesting. I've heard of this author. So yes, this is the cover, very nice. Let's see what it is about. Seems to be a crime thriller, I think. Chased out of Jamaica by his rivals, Yardie leader Papa Erin Cooling arrives in London determined to wipe out any competition, but his ambition soon brings him into conflict with the capital's most powerful crime lord, William Parker. So gang warfare seems inevitable, an unlikely and uneasy alliance is formed. Meanwhile, a small-time villain, Frank Newton, gathers his men for one final robbery that will bring them financial security they all dreamed of. Once the job is complete, however, they discover the hall belongs to Parker. They realise they are done for, but Parker makes an offer. Oh, okay, so it's going to be like a kind of gang warfare crime novel, which sounds very interesting. I wonder if we're going to get like the perspective of a detective, or it's just going to be solely from the perspective of the criminals, because that would be interesting. I don't think I've read a crime novel like that in a long time. So yeah, criminal warfare. That sounds intriguing. So we have that one, and then the other book we have is the collection of horror stories in different destinations, which I'm actually feeling this one. I might pick up this one first because I've been reading a few novels recently which are kind of like, I'd say, kind of like novels where you're exploring new, like, different destinations, and like adventure travel kind of books, which I've been really enjoying. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling this one. I might read a few of these after I film this video, because that sounds intriguing. A couple little short horror stories in different locations. And then we have I don't know, what sounds like a horror slash drama, possibly coming of age, particularly for the younger woman who's in search for her parents, and then a kind of marriage in crisis kind of book. So yeah, 3 very different and very interesting sounding books. So those are the books we got this month. As always, I love it. I think it sounds really interesting. I will be reading them with my snack, which was the popcorn. So we got the books, the snack, we got the pin, we got the bookmarks, we've got a nice selection of teas, coffees, hot chocolates, and then we've got the 2 signed book plates and the sticker. So yeah, that's what we got in this month's box. Have you heard of any of the authors? Have you heard of any of these books? Yeah, any thoughts, leave them in the comments down below and I will get back to you. Yeah, I'm excited for all of these books. I think I'm going to start the Gemma Amor book first. Like I said, I know I like her writing. I've read from her before, and the other 2 sound really intriguing as well. So yeah, that's everything we got in this month's box, and as always, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye guys.